Yes, your people. It's your boy Dre. This is Wtp Podcast. We're back for another juicy episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your boy and press that little notification bell button. And they'll tell you every time I've uploaded on the tube. Today's guest is another baller episode. Is it? Another baller episode. I've got a lovely guest. Introduce yourself.
My name is Damarni Velinor, West London, 26. I'm really just like a young man trying to find my way in the world, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
So just tell me about yourself, man, because I've seen you on the net, like just on the smoky thing.
A lot of people know me now probably as like a one-on-one basketball player. I'm just a hooper, man. I just love the game, love playing.
Yeah.
I'm really like a more quiet guy, man. I like simple stuff. I like to read, exercise, go gym. Yeah, man, I don't really get out too much, but when I do, man, I'm with my boys and I'm lit, man. So
that's it.
Yeah,
that's
man.
it. Yeah. But the reading thing is key, though. I started to read as well.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
It opens your mind up, innit?
The stuff that I learned in some books, man, it's like it's life changing, man. Especially like Ryan Holiday. He's my favorite author. But it's like Discipline of Destiny, Obstacle is the Way. Because for me, it's kind of it's like a quiet part of the day.
Yeah.
So for maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, it's like a conversation with myself. So like I'm reading, but I hear thoughts, but I'm just like, rah, that relates to my life. Rah, that specific occasion, I could have done that. And it's kind of like it's therapeutic, man.
You find like loopholes of life as well.
I tell you, man. Some of the books that I read, it's like there's a book, How to Control the Uncontrollable by Ben Aldridge.
I've heard of that. I've heard,
so,
but I haven't got my way.
It's a lot about stoicism. It's basically just, you know, how life's going to throw stuff at you. It's going to throw stuff at you. No matter what you do, no matter what I do, bad things are going to happen. And if you're not prepared for it, you're going to sink. But what it does is it kind of trains your mind to not have the initial, I can't believe this has happened. More to have the, all right, how can I fix this? What can I do? Can I control this or can I can't? If I can control this, what can I do? And if I can't, I'm going to find ways to deal with that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. For real.
Yeah,
but yeah, going on more of the basketball scene, like, how did you get into it? Because there's a long story how we know each other.
Yeah, way back, man.
Way back,
man. But, from the beginning, I was always football, man. As you know, everybody in this country, that's what we do. That's the bread and butter, man. Football was for me, man. But the thing is, for me, I was academy for most of my childhood. So for me, I was at QPR from 9 years old to basically 15.
That's big, though. So that's big stuff.
Well, the thing is, man, it was like, that was my life, man. So I don't really understand or see the world as, you know, what occupation can you do, what job I can do. It was, I'm going to be a footballer. There's no two ways about it. But it wasn't a thing where it's like, you know, typically you'll have someone that might be pursuing it and the teacher might be like, I don't know if you're going to make it. You might have to have a plan B. For me, it was, like he's actually, like all across my area, there was no one better. No one that I knew that was really playing at the level that I was. And for me, it was a thing where around 14, 15, I hit like a crossroads where I had a coach and he would always play me and whatnot, but I didn't give me the freedom that I had to really enjoy the game. So I kind of started to resent it because I had a fixed mindset, that type of thing. So I wasn't really ready to grow. And then as a result of that, I kind of fell into a situation where I didn't really enjoy it as much. And at the same time, I kind of fell out with my dad. So it was kind of a situation where I was at a crossroads where the one thing that I had in the world, I didn't really have anymore. So going to school, your identity is he's the QPR, he's the footballer, he's this and that. And then when you lose that identity, you lose yourself a little bit. I was going to school, I would always have practice. Tuesday, Thursday, mandatory. Saturday, another practice. Sunday was a game. That was my life. I existed. And then it got to the point where when I wasn't doing that anymore, so when I decided I'm going to leave, done with football, I was like, this world is, like, what do you not do? What do you do after school? I didn't understand. I literally didn't understand.
You just had football in your mind, didn't it?
I'm telling you, athletics I was built for that. Because from, you know, your formative years are kind of like maybe from, I think, 5 to 10. That's when you learn so much about the world. You kind of create a mini worldview that doesn't change that much as you get older.
Of course.
So that was my worldview. My worldview was, this is how I'm going to make it. This is what I do. My self-esteem comes from this. my whole life, everybody's telling me, you're the one, you're the chosen one. So the minute I didn't have that, it was crashing down. It was like, what am I now? And basketball, that was the kind of thing that saved me, man, because you can go off the rails in them situations. You can, get depressed, get anxious, whatever it is. But as soon as I found basketball, man, it was just love. And from there, I went from being the person that was super talented when it came to football to the person who now had no skill and had to catch up because I was 16.
Oh, in the basketball.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, and obviously, physically, I think my body's pretty designed for football. Decent. I was quick, decent size. But for basketball, you might know these are giants, man. So.
Oh no! Don't get me started, man.
Yeah,
They're giants, bro.
Yeah, bro. So for me, man, it was a thing where 16, I start playing now. I don't know if you ever played Killer in the Cage. It's just like a basketball game.
Oh,
21 or
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them type of basketball games where even the footballers play that type of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this is kind of fun, man. This is competitive, similar to football. This is, intense, similar to football, and it's athletic. You need to be quick. You need good footwork. Same type of skill set. So I gravitated towards it, and as I got better, man, it's a long love relationship between me and basketball. But man,
so that was a mad transformation, like
crazy one, man.
What was you like? Had that thought in your mind? Like, was you scared? Like, what if I flop basketball? I'll go back to football. What?
Okay, I see what you're saying. Nah, man. Because you know what it is with basketball? I was now the young, naive, just hungry person. In football, I had all the expectation. The weight of the world was on my shoulder every time I touched the ball. Everybody was watching me. It felt like everybody knew that I was supposed to get there. Basketball, no expectations, no limitations. So for me, it was like, I see these guys who are considered the best in the country or considered, London level players, England level players, and I was on a catch up, man. I used to be kind of the food.
Yeah.
And then people were hungry chasing me, and I was like, okay, this is. But when you're, the hunter, it's a different level of intensity. You wake up just ready to work, man, and that's what I did for a long time, man.
Yeah. Look at you now, man.
Yeah, man.
On these one-on-ones, like smoking.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie, yeah. I've seen a few clips of you doing your one-on-one. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Like, literally.
Like I said, a lot of years. And as I was saying, the best part of that is that the very same people that, when I say looked up to you, I mean, because I was so bad, it makes them just look so incredibly good. It's the same people that now, they can't guard me, man. They can't compete, man. Honestly, man. It's a feeling where it's like, sometimes when your idols become rivals, it's a bit weird. But for me, I love it, man. Like, it brings me life. It's like, I used to think you were that guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, for you to be scared to guard me, for you to not have no answer to do it, it's like,
now you're just dishing out the smoke.
That's why I'm just so hungry. I'll forever be hungry, man, because it came from a place of I wasn't respect. I was nothing to these guys. Like, honestly, like, these guys were playing top level across the country. I was in my local league team that was down the street and barely playing at that. And this is at 16 when you're supposed to be developing into a good player. I was behind, and I'm talking about a lot of early mornings, man. Like a lot of early mornings. I was slowly able to just track them down. And I think when you have that type of goal in sight, when you can see it, you know who you're trying to catch, I think, man, it gives you a different level of hunger, man. And trust me when I say that hunger is never going away, bro. Ever.
Do you think, like, do you think about all them early mornings and you think, like, you know what, yeah, I went through the pain. Like,
bro. I mean, I remember because in my school, we used to try and just sneak into the gym to play basketball in the early mornings after school. But obviously, they had lessons and you just weren't allowed to do it because their idea was that there's no supervision. So you're not allowed to do it because if you get hurt, the school's liable.
Yeah.
And they would confiscate my ball every time, man. And for me at the time, £20 was a lot to get a basketball. And I used to get fresh, new, smell the level and be like, and they would just confiscate just for shooting around. And eventually, I spoke to the guy I was training with at the time, who was helping me get better. I shout out to Afees, man. He's a good trainer. I kind of said to him, like, listen, I need to use the gym, man. I got to get in there. And he was like, rather than being at war with them, getting mad at the PE department, why don't you just write a letter and just be like, listen, I'm really trying to pursue high goals in basketball. Can you give me, the keys to the gym and help me? And, man, it worked, man. I wrote the letter. And that's one of my fortunate talents. I can write pretty well. I wrote it with all the grace you can imagine, just begging them for the opportunity. They gave me the keys to the gym, and when I tell you the day I got them keys, I don't think there's a feeling like that. When it's like I can enter this sanctuary anytime I want.
Oh, so it was any time
For the most part, because after school, until they were the janitor guy would come and close, you could just use it. And when I would go, I mean, I was there from before him sometimes, so I'd be there maybe like 5:30, maybe 6 a.m. And this was every single day. I'm talking like Monday to Friday, and I would go to my lessons sometimes sweating. Luckily, the PB weren't crazy, so I wasn't sweating like nothing crazy. But I'm talking drenched every morning. I would sometimes get the shower and sometimes not, depending if I made my shots or not. And I was there every day. And I don't think there's a better time in a man's life than when he's just pursuing something he cares about the most. I can't think of anything more pure than that, man.
Like you said, you need to be hungry for it, innit? You have to.
Starving, bro.
Because if you ain't got that hunger,
starving, bro.
If you ain't got that hunger, there's no point, innit?
Yeah, and that's the scariest thing for me now, especially being in the UK because right now I'm undefeated in the UK. And when I say I've
hey, say it with your chest. No, people, yeah? You don't understand. I'm bringing the sauce, yeah? Say it with your chest, innit?
So I'm saying, I'm being undefeated in the UK. I'm talking about, like I said, I've run through most of the guys I played with. And honestly, in this country, there's a lot of good players. A lot of respect to a lot of guys. But one-on-one, I don't think no one's beating me at all. It's not happening. So to get to that point, it's kind of like, I like being a hunter. So when you become the hunted sometimes, it's like I hear guys chirping. Like, I think I could beat him. I seen him beat that guy. I think I could beat him. He's good at one-on-one, but I don't know if he's that good. I could probably get a stop. I could probably score. And I'm thinking in my head like, okay, this is the position that you have to be careful of because you know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of smack talk as well when you're doing one-on-ones. Yeah, I clocked that from your page. There's a lot of smack talk. Like.
That's why I love it though, man. It's a war. It's a battle. It's like boxing to me. It's kind of just me and you. That's why, you know, I love 5-on-5. Sport of basketball is beautiful to me. But when it comes to one-on-one, I'm talking about you don't have help, you don't have a coach, you might not have a game plan. You just got to withstand what I'm trying to force upon you type of thing. So it's kind of like you have to be willing to compete. You can't hide or I'm going to embarrass you. And a lot of times I've been embarrassed and I've been the person embarrassing people. And I don't think there's a feeling better than that, man. Just you and a man just battling it out.
There was one clip, like, you nearly ripped your ankle off, but you still got that shot. When I dropped? No. You had the ball, but you still made that. You still made that shot though.
Yeah, man. I got clips here and there where it's just like you're just in that moment, man. So sometimes when you're in that zone, I've been in situations where the court's just flooded with people where I've been ankle broken and I'm on the floor looking up like, man, this is dark, man. Like, this is deep. Like, I've just been broken in front of you know what I mean? And I know the way all the cameras were angled. I'm seeing it like, yo, I'm viral.
Yeah, that is
like
dark.
I've been in the cage. You get me? So I'm never uncomfortable. So when I'm getting to moments where it's my turn to get, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling it. I'm on a streak. It's like, but you're not stopping me because it's like I've been in moments where I've been up, been down, but ultimately whoever comes out on top is who's gonna last the longest type of thing. So
that's what I'm about, man. That's it, man. Because I've seen you in tournaments as well, like doing your thing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean this year, like I play 3-on-3 tournaments mostly. So the biggest one, Ball Out UK. I won it 2 years in a row. So the last year and the year before that, and this year we went to the final and lost by 2 in the final, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was probably my fault, to be honest. I should have edited that game. But real life, that was real life fault. But when I say the last 2 years, I wanted that 3 in a row bad, but that's like the biggest 3-on-3 tournament in the country. And for me, it's like, it's just a chance to compete, man. I don't really see it as anything other than that. Like, I just love doing this. So for me, it's like, the winning's important. When I say I love winning, like, I love winning. But for me, it's my chance to see all these guys that not only talk about me when maybe I'm not there, but it's a chance to see who's the best. And for me, it's like, I don't think no one's better than me.
They're hella quiet, isn't it, after?
Yeah,
they're hella quiet. Because I saw you with the big check as well. Like, I can imagine, like, hella of them were bare quiet, innit? Yeah.
Do you know what? This summer, I made a good amount of one-on-one basketball, man. For the first time, I could say, like, in a period from, I think, probably from May to early September. It was around 4K I made. So for me, that's considering I'm literally just playing tournaments, one-on-one tournaments. I was on a tear, man.
Yeah,
And next summer I'm gonna be on a bigger tier. To be honest, man.
That's decent
I'm locked in, man.
So what countries have you been to, like, for all of these games and stuff? Because that's big for you as well, isn't it?
The ball's taking me around the world, man. And for that, it's crazy thankful. So, I mean, for a name, there's probably too many for me to name. Like,
just name a couple,
some of the best,
and just
definitely.
the
States,
best one.
my experiences in the States for sure.
Yeah.
Hungary for a 3-on-3 tournament was incredible. Like, that place, in terms of the purity of basketball, was just high level, because you had some of the best 3-on-3 teams from the world all in one place.
Oh, okay,
a lot of pros, so that was incredible. Paris, 100% up there in terms of level of basketball. But honestly, man, like, for me, generally, the culture is in my heart, man. So I've been all over the world with basketball, and for me, it's not the same as London. Because for us, we're less skilled, but we're hungry, man. Like, we're dogs. Like, we just have a different energy about us. And even Americans, sometimes they want to talk like us. When I went to America, they wanted to talk like me, to move like me, to kind of emulate my culture. And I'm like, listen, man, like, we might not be as good as them, but we got our own culture here. And shout out to like brands like ISO Hoops, Hoop Space, UDFN.
Oh yeah, they're big as well.
They're building it up, man. I'm telling you, people will sleep on it now because, again, we're still building. But it's only been like a year and a half, 2 years. Guys have been putting their brands together, and people are starting to realize there's something happening in the UK. And for me, just being a part of it is like it's a dream, man. Because
they got t-shirts and shorts.
They got it all, man.
Yeah.
All the brands I'm talking about,
they're big.
Big things,
I can see that they're gonna go global because they're doing so much things. So much things. I'm not even gonna cap.
We're all active, man. Because again, I think the part of the culture in London is being hungry, man. Because not everybody believes in what you're doing. In America, everybody's just, saying, body, go get it. Here, you're fighting an uphill battle most of the time with, not just the financial side, but sometimes the people that are supposed to support you don't really support you.
Yeah.
And for you to still succeed in spite of that, you're a different breed. And that's why I think I'm a different breed, and the guys I surround myself are different breeds, because these people don't necessarily see the barriers as a hindrance. It's just a hurdle I got to get over.
Yeah.
And that's a different type of animal. You can't stop that one.
Of course. Nah, you got a different level of hunger. I'm not even going to lie.
Well, you got to, man. In this current world, how else are you going to get to where you want to go? Bro?
Yeah. For real. It's like a jungle out in here, isn't it?
Yeah, man. And I think if you connect with other dogs in the jungle, you'll be all right. Like I said, I see what you're doing and what you're building. Yeah, I feel like in your own lane, you got a similar mindset to me, man. You got a goal in mind. You're willing to do whatever's necessary.
That's what I'm saying, man. So. I just need to, like, shout out to my boy A, but he just motivates me a lot. Like,
yeah, you need that in your life, bro.
Literally. I just need that one brother. That one brother.
If it's one, it's enough, bro.
Shout out Mr. TM. Because he's been pushing me the most.
Okay.
And all what he says, brother, push. That's it. That's all I can tell you, innit?
Push, bro.
Just push, innit?
Yeah, man. Because really and truly, man, a big goal, it's just a collection of a bunch of small steps, you feel me? Because there's no chance you're getting anywhere far with these humongous leaps. It's not possible, bro. You're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, bad weeks, bad months. You can have a bad year, but really and truly, like you said, if you're taking one step forward, no matter what the situation is, you're going to get far, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's the thing that sport teaches me as well, man. With basketball, when I tell you, when they say Rome wasn't built in a day, like having a complete basketball game is not only damn near impossible, but it takes years, man. And no matter how many hours you train, you only get better at a certain rate, you feel me? And when you look at the greats, they shoot 50% from the field, which is like, they score half the time. And these are the masters of the game, the best to ever do it. So it's hard. You're going to miss probably more than you make most of the time. Yeah. It's being able to understand, okay, bad game, good game. But really and truly, am I making progress? And that's what that really matters.
True that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. It's just, like I said, it's just different. And I know that you're going to keep up it. Like, you're just going to keep it up, innit?
Yeah, man.
You have to stay consistent. This is your lane now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like never box yourself into one lane. I've always been just I feel like, to me, just a hooper, man. Just someone who can I just enjoy the game. So the one-on-one stuff kind of just came from me just having a hunger to compete. And I think there's nothing more competitive than just, like I said, rolling the ball out and seeing who's the better player right then. And over time, it just took on a life of its own, man. It's like, this guy, I thought, okay, I respect him. I'm gonna take on the challenge 101. Would beat him. Next guy would beat him. This tournament, they got like 8 names in there that people respect. They would do a poll. I'm not at the top. I'm angry now, like real angry. Like I can't understand how they think this guy could beat me. Like it's crazy to me. Now win that. Next one, win that. And for me, like I said, now the best one-on-one player on the YouTube scene in America. I just played him. I'm not gonna ruin how that went, but that's now we're making connections with the top.
Swear down. That's good.
So
that's
it's about
good.
to drop but he's the guy in the States. Like he's well known, respected. Like for me, I feel like sometimes I'm the big fish in the small pond, and he's the big fish in the big pond out there. So the levels that I gotta get to, I've seen it now. But when I tell you, that's the next steps for me.
That's it, man. And it's all about connecting the dots as well, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Literally.
100%, man, 100%.
Because the more people that you know that are in your field,
100%. It
will just get easier.
And that's the thing, man. That's what you're saying, man. Connections with the people in the field. Like, I love these guys, man. Like, even from a distance, like, I know all the owners of the brands I'm talking about, like ISO Hoops, UDFN, Hoop Space, like Joel, my boy Callum, Delapo. These guys are like, they're like me in their own lane, man. Like, I love them. Like, they have a vision and a mission, and it's inspirational because the way they bring it to life, it's like they're willing to bring in other hoopers and other people from other parts of the world, and they're willing to put their brands on, and they rep their brands with passion, you feel me? So for me, it's like, just to be a part of that type of culture, like it's all real and authentic, and all they're trying to do is just grow the game. You get what I'm trying to say? And when you all have that common goal, things starts to actually happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. And going on, like, what you eat, like, is it like, do you have to go on a diet, or you can eat what you have to eat?
Now, for me, man, I can't even gain weight the way I want to. I've been trying to get bigger for a while, but something about my metabolism, like I just be sweating, and like, I don't know. You
just can't put it on, innit?
Nah, bro. No matter what I try, like I said, I've tried to track my calories. I've been up late at night, like, damn, bro, I still got to eat something. I have to wake up, eat something. I've tried all of them.
You have to be strict with what you eat as well? Or
not me personally, because I know it's been years of doing this, so I know how I want to get in shape, how I'm going to, prepare for what I need to do. So if I know, okay, I need to be in shape, I'm going to, for maybe 2 weeks before I play something important, I'm going to lock in and be like, okay, not only am I going to eat less, like anything that's unhealthy, I'm also just going to eat like a lot lighter, and I'm just going to be working out a lot more type of thing. Whereas sometimes if I'm just in a mode where like, okay, I'm going gym and I'm trying to put on a size, I'll eat as much as I can.
What's the go-to meal? Like,
macaroni, cheese, or fried chicken.
Hey.
You don't like it? You crazy?
Yeah.
And yours?
Yeah. Mine, it could actually curry chicken and rice. That is my ultimate favorite.
You're talking my language, bro.
Ultimate favorite. If you add a few dumplings to that, fried dumplings. I know it's
but they got me the soft ones, man. I don't really rock with the hard, the circular, the tough one. I don't really rock with them dumplings.
Oh no, I deal with the tough ones.
Nah, man.
It has to be tough, G. No pity. No. It has to be tough, innit? It has to be tough.
I always have to be soft, man. 100% have to be. Bro.
Yeah, man. But yeah, like it's good seeing you as well, like.
You too, my brother.
Because when I saw you on the net, I was thinking like, what? I swear that's what? I was so confused, didn't it? I was so confused, and I was thinking like, nah, you're actually cold. You're actually cold.
Love, man.
Because a good few years ago, I tried out basketball. It didn't work.
You gotta keep pushing, man. It ain't easy, but you gotta keep pushing, bro. Couple of shots, you gotta just keep hooping.
Do you know what was my error? Yeah, it's just traveling.
Yeah, your footwork is probably shocking.
Yeah,
it's running about the place with the ball.
That's like what I'm saying, bro.
You gotta 1, 2, take your time and go, bro.
Nah, it was just traveling.
Traveling.
That was the main thing.
But I'm sure you had a little something aligned.
Like I had my lucky shots, but
you wanted them just fluky.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I hate players like that, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll be guarding, and sometimes I'll be in a situation where I'm like, bro, I should be killing this guy, and he'll just bounce it between my legs on some lucky hook.
Yeah,
Hit the top of the square,
wrist,
bounce
and
past,
the wrist.
and before I know it, it's spinning in. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's deep, but
yeah,
no. My basketball days are done. I'm not even gonna cap.
We'll get it in, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll get a session in, man. 1-on-1, me and you.
No.
Lock in. Make sure we record it. I said it. Hey, we're gonna. Don't worry, bro. Dre, we're gonna run. Now the people are expecting it. 1-on-1, me and you.
Oh shit.
Run it up, man.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Oh my.
Put some money on it. We'll get it going, man. Don't worry about it.
I could do that.
But you're an athlete.
Yeah,
like,
but that's
you're in
what
shape, bro.
yeah,
You're ready
that's,
to get me.
But that's what I'm saying,
wanna hear
bro.
no
It's
excuses.
just traveling.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'm
That's it.
gonna let you slide on a couple. But if you score too much, I'm travel.
Oh, man's
Double
gonna go
dribble.
on dish and smoke, man. Dish and smoke.
Nah, we'll be up to like 3 or something, man.
3.
So you get me. So it can't be too. It'll just be a quick little. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I could. We could do that. Okay, people. Yeah. okay, people. Yeah.
Hold him to it, man. Hold him to it.
Hold me to it, innit?
We'll get it in.
We'll put an episode out.
100%.
We'll put an episode out. I might come with the little shorts and that. Jordans, like, do you know what I'm saying? A little headband.
The whole drip is crazy. Headband is crazy. You can't play bad in a headband, man.
What's the craziest fit, like, you've seen on the
I see
other...
some stupid stuff, man. Some dumb fits, man.
Swear
Like,
down.
I'm talking about, like, them football socks high up to here type of thing. I seen people wearing, obviously, like, authentic Jordan jerseys and can't make a layup, so it just looks ridiculous. You know what I mean? It looks stupid, bro.
That's deep.
It looks very dumb. Think about it.
Deep.
It's like wearing, like I said...
And they play doo-doo as well.
I'm telling you, like that's like wearing a prime Ronaldinho. Like, you know what I'm saying? Prime Ronaldinho, and you really crap. Really got, like, you terrible.
Oh, that's deep.
2 left feet, can't pass, can't dribble, can't shoot, and you're wearing the whole Ronaldinho fit. Headband and all with the head. You know what I'm saying?
shocking.
It's similar
That's
concept in
shocking.
basketball, man. It's like, you got them... Do you know what? The better somebody probably dresses, the worse they are probably in basketball.
Is it?
So it's normally guys that be in these baggy, random, weird outfits. They be just nice as hell. And then you got guys that just be locked in on the right shoes, sneakerheads. Not always, but sometimes you got them and they're just crap. I don't know.
That's deep. Yeah. Talking about sneakers, what's your go-to, like...
Oh, man. Honestly, Air Force Ones, man. White ones.
Yeah?
When I tell you I'm plain as it comes, man. Like, I eat... When I say pasta, nothing on it. I'll have my limited season. All of this talk about, you know what I'm saying, just plain. I'm a plain Jane.
Yeah.
Nando's, I can get medium, but I go plain. I'm a very simple man. Like, literally, the things I like, when I tell you I can hoop, I can read, I might, you know what I'm saying, go for a run or go gym, and that's my ideal day. I mean,
That's
mean it,
calm.
bro.
That's
I mean
calm.
it, bro.
When it comes to basketball, what's the go-to like sneaker?
Oh, hoop wise.
yeah,
Kyrie's.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Kyrie Irving, but he's like one of these, like, the I would call him like the Messi or Ronaldinho of basketball. He's the wizard. He's the trickster. He's the guy that's got all the moves.
Yeah,
Pull it in the
hella
back. He's got the
comfortable,
duffel. The super deep, like ultra, and he's mad spiritual, and he's different, man. He ain't normal, man. So he's one of the guys that
Do you
draw
look up to
inspiration
him?
from. 100%. Same as Kobe Bryant. Obviously, he passed away, but biggest inspirations, man.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, man. Kyrie's and Kobe Bryant's, they're 2 shoes off.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing better than the goats, man.
Okay. Because I know they've got loads of colorways as well.
Yeah, man. In basketball shoes, you can just get a bunch of stuff. But I like it simple. It's the fit of the shoe that means I like how I look when I'm winning. So I don't really care how I look when I'm playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, as long as the shoe feels good, that helps me win. I look good because I won.
Yeah,
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if I'm good with the shoe, I'm playing good defense, I'm hitting my shots, and I win. We don't got to talk about how I looked when I won. You can't tell me that if you lost, I don't want to hear your opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm more for how it actually feels and works than how it looks.
That's true. Going back to the smack talk, yeah,
bro.
I'm not even gonna lie, but I saw bare guys that said, "Oh my god, oh my days, you just done this." Like it, I should be there, fam, because I'll give it energy. I swear down, and I'll put money down. It's like, what you think he can't dunk this or this and that? Like literally, it will be banner.
No, 100, man. That's where I think the scene's going, man. Because once more people start really looking up to, you you know, how the culture can grow, they're gonna realize that there's a whole other element in terms of one-on-one basketball where it's that same thing you're talking about, like boxing. Like you got your fighter, I got my fighter. I put money on him, you put money on him. Let's watch them duel it out, and then we could talk our stuff. He's gonna talk it in the game, and we're gonna talk it outside the game. And for me, it's like I love that, man. Like for me, there's people that even talk now. Even there's obviously a lot of positivity, and like I said, I love all the people. But I hear the talk, man. I hear he's good at one-on-one, but is he good 5-on-5? And I live for it, man. There's certain names that I'm trying to have on my hit list, and it's like when I see them, we're gonna run it up, and it's gonna be a movie, man. Because it's like you can say a lot about me, but a lot of the people that talk, they can't guard me, man. And I'm the real deal in person. Like I said, it looks easy on the net. Maybe for people, it looks interesting, but it looks easy to stop. But in the flesh, it's not the same, bro. Like in the flesh, it's not the same. So when it's time to guard me, I expect the same energy, but often it's not that most of the time. At the start, it might be, but by the end of it, it's not that.
Yeah, I need to come to one-on-one still.
Now you'll love it, man.
Nah, I need
You'll
to
love
come.
it, man. It's
I
a
need
vibe,
to
man. Especially the outdoor ones in the summer, man. They kick off, man. There's a lot of indoor ones that are going to be coming up. Like I said, some of the brands that are doing their thing, but I think in, like I said, a couple of years, it's going to be different, man. It's going to be a
see JD sponsoring a lot of...
Yeah, they're involved. Foot Locker too. Hoots Fix is a big staple in the UK scene. They've been involved in some one-on-one tournaments before. My boy Derek, there's a lot of guys doing some major things for the scene and the culture, man. And it's going to start building, man. It's going to start building because... Yeah, man, that trash talk element, the warrior mentality you have to survive in the one-on-one atmosphere, man, it's a game changer in my opinion, man. For me, it's like 5-on-5 is definitely entertaining, but there's a whole nother aspect where even in the States, like the top level content creators taking off, man. So I'm just happy to be a part of it, really and truly, man.
Yeah, I definitely need to pop down still. 100%. It will be a movie. If I'm there, I'll be talking to anybody saying, what do you think? You think you can do the thing, innit? Nah, trust me, bro.
You might lose your money if you
remember
don't know
when I told you, this is just me, innit,
yeah.
But when it's like a vlog, I'm wild with it.
You're different.
I'm different.
I'm trying to see that, man. Pull up and get
I'll pull up, innit? I'll pull up and then you'll see, innit? Like, because I do make shit lit. I do, mate.
We waiting on it, bro. The culture loves stuff like that, man.
And another thing is, I saw something on YouTube that was viewed a few weeks ago, and it had like London boys, like you was in.
Versus the Midlands, maybe.
Yeah.
That was my boy Derek's. Desi Real. So he done a tournament, which is the Londoners. Like I think 4 of us. Versus the Midlands guys.
Yeah, that was the way he put that together was A1 still.
Wow, we whipped them quick. So
I'm not gonna lie.
We whipped them real fast, man. Yeah, to get them boys out of here, man. The Midlands, in England, rude. London is it. There's no real debate about that. And like I said, I grew up on one-on-one. So, like I said, my come up in basketball is a thing where it's like I didn't come from an elite level academy or a team or trainer, none of that really. It was like I had people that definitely helped me succeed 1,000,000% all over the place, but it was mainly off of, my ability to go hoop. And that's what a lot of Londoners are, man. We just hungry, man. Yeah. We just love the game and we just go out to the park and we just run with our boys. So if we talking one-on-one, we might put some shots up and then after you go and talk something, I'm like, you can't guard me. Like, are you crazy? And be like, let's run it. Let's do it.
Okay.
That's how I grew up playing. So we're talking, by the time I get to this age, it's like one-on-one. I don't know what these Midlands boys were doing, but it probably wasn't growing up the way we did playing. So it's like by the time I get to see some of these guys on the court, it's over with, man. Because it's like, I've been doing this. This type of play style, this is me. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Can you say yourself that you developed your own skill? Like no one, did someone coach you or... There was like a main person.
Nah, I got to shout out Afis. Firstly, he was probably the first trainer that I had that was real good. Definitely from a mindset perspective, because I was weak mentally at that point in time. Obviously young, you're learning. Yeah. Coach Pat, 100% Coach Pat. A couple of my coaches in the States, and yeah, man, a lot of different people. But mainly when it comes to the game that I have now, yeah, man, I've developed that, a lot of that myself, man. But
Yeah,
it's come
good,
from the
that's
guidance
good.
and teaching of a lot of people I've got mad love for.
That's good. That's good. Because has people been hard on you saying you need to do this and you need to do that? Like, have you?
Anyone that we worked out with Hafiz growing up, he's a lot softer now, man. He's giving these kids these easy sessions. But when we used to work out, man, it was difficult, man. It was a grind. He was relentless, man. He was, yeah, man. But he wanted you to be better at the end of the day, man. And for that, I had mad love for him. But at the same time, man, I didn't know nothing about the sport, man, at all. So for me, it was a killer. Like he would run us into the ground some days. I've had people that I've known that have thrown up, people that have quit his sessions, all of that type of stuff. And it's like, for me, looking back, man, those were my some of the most enjoyable days because I would just, no responsibilities, just wake up and be like, okay, I'm going to go get my shots up, get my work in, play my game. And it's the purity of practice, man. Literally, like I'm talking about, for me, especially working on my game alone, there's nothing, you can't hear the world, man. Like when you're in that type of space and you're doing something you love, there's no stress, there's no anger, there's no emotional trauma that you might have in your life. You're just here in that moment working hard. You know what I mean? And I still use basketball for that now. I still go to the court, to the park. The very same park I was there 10 years ago when wasn't really good at the game. I'll go to the same park and do the same moves. And those same moves will come out in some of the biggest games of my life. So it's like, it's full circle, man.
Would you say that you're a spiritual person? Like, do you pray or?
Yeah, 1,000,000%, man. I think you gotta have a relationship with God, man. Got to. You?
At times. At times. I'm working on it.
Okay. Yeah. I think it's a journey for all of us, 1,000,000%.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like the blessings that I have and the things that I've been able to do and keep doing and just the people in my life. Yeah, man, I had the higher power. Man, I have to thank it every single day because for me, I don't know, man. There's so many situations that I think are just so much less fortunate than me, I guess. I just look at it like, damn, bro. Like, even sometimes when you might be on a holiday or on a trip or with your girl or something, you gotta be like, damn, bro. Like, damn. Like, there was a while where I never have nothing I have now, and in the future it might be different, but. There was goals that I once had that I thought would make me happy, and they didn't. So I set certain targets, especially basketball-wise, financially, could be with women, whatever, and I would achieve them. And it didn't really faze me the way I thought it would. So I kind of stopped looking for a goal or a number or anything that would make me happy. It was far from that, man. It's kind of like understanding, okay, you're gonna have good days, bad days, regardless. If you have 10K in your account, £1 million in your account, £5 in your account, you're still going to feel a good day and a bad day. You can be rich and lose someone you cared about most, and it's a bad day. Or you can be broke and you could be doing the thing that you love, so it's a good day. So for me, it was kind of just a relationship with God just stays consistent. And that's the one thing that, for me, I think keeps you grounded because life it's unpredictable, man. So.
Yeah, life can actually knock you down like
100%,
2 seconds.
100%, bro.
2 seconds. And they say like when you're like down on level 1, that is the best times because if you get up, you're a soldier.
100%, bro.
If you keep on trying like 20 times and you've done it the 21 times,
that's all that matters.
You're elite.
You're remembered as a legend,
you're
bro.
Elite, innit?
I tell people you miss so many times, you make the one that counts, and that's it, bro. Everything's different. So for me, I could lose countless times. I embrace and enjoy losing. I'm undefeated, and it's hopefully going to stay that way. That's the plan. But ideally, you know what I'm trying to say, in an ideal world, you win everything. But when you lose, you go to a different place. You learn 10 times more. You go to another realm of understanding of, okay, I'm not maybe what I thought I was. I have to do better. I have to be better. And the growth that you get from losing, I think, is unmatched.
Yeah. So someone who's following in your footsteps, like a younger person, what can you say to them and give them advice?
I mean, yeah, a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. This is the one thing that really... On one hand, it's a dream of mine to be inspiration. That's what I think matters at the end of the day, what you can pass on, because we're not here forever. And on the other hand, I just get a lot of, especially younger kids, because, I mean, it's crazy for me now, sometimes being out here, like, damn, is that Damarni? Like, yo, that's the guy that plays ones. This has happened to me probably in the last year a ridiculous amount, and I get a lot of DMs from especially younger kids asking what they can do to get to a much better level, whatever. And for me, it's like most people consider training and different techniques and that, but for me, I think you have to have it within you before anything else. So I think training, especially the higher levels, is for refinement for maybe the pros, for the higher levels. But if you're young and you're just trying to go get it, you will be a very solid level just off the back of your hunger, of your desire to be good. So in basketball, it's a complex game, but it's simple. You're gonna shoot, you're gonna do layups, you're gonna be dribbling. You can know after maybe a year of playing what I need to work on. And if you're willing to do the volume of work, you get what I'm trying to say, just the pure volume of work, I don't think you got to think about training and what advice somebody can give me. The advice is that the people that have made it, oftentimes, they had people in their lives that help, but they did the work. They did the volume. They put in the hours. So like someone trying to learn to edit or open a business, if you open a bunch of businesses, eventually, it might not be as quick as it would be if you had the top level training. But you're going to get there and you're going to be at a certain level. So just from, like I said, your first podcast was probably crap.
It was shit.
It was shit. It was shit. So if it's shit,
I'll be real with you people. Like it was too, bro.
and you know what, you're gonna get better. And the only way nobody could have told you, okay, listen, in your first podcast, do this to the camera, speak this way, do this, do that. You have to learn.
I had to do it off.
You have to watch it back and be like, yo, this is some bullshit. Like, what the hell? And then be like, okay, I'm not gonna do that again. The next one, okay, that was less shit, but it was still semi shit.
Yeah.
Now let me do this better. And eventually, in 4 or 5 years, you'll look back and be like, raw. And another 4. That's how I do basketball anyway. It's like, raw. I'm like,
you know what? The other day, you just remind me. The other day, I actually looked at my first ever intro video of Wave TV, and I was like, shit, bro. I swear down. I'm not knocking myself, but I've grown as a person. And that was shocking.
Nah, I can imagine, bro.
That was shocking.
Bro. But that's the thing I tell people all the time, because as good as you might think you are now, you can look at another 5 years and be like, I'm shit. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I look back at sometimes when I play basketball, I'm talking about, I thought I was nice as hell. Nice as hell. Like, I thought at the time, I was cold. I could shoot, dribble, and I'm watching the same footage back, and I'm like, yo, that guy's weak. He can't shoot. He's slow. I shouldn't have done that. Bad read here. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, this is crazy, because everything that you think you know right now, currently, you don't even really know if you're truly believing that, because you're gonna learn more, and from that you're gonna do better. So it's a process.
I had to learn so much. I taught myself doing all of this.
That's my point. So as much as the teaching and the training and the advice helps, and there's a lot of advice in terms of drills that I would give to people who I think are serious. But the biggest advice I think someone can give you is decide if it's for you. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Decide if you really want to go and get it. Because if you really want to go and get it, there's not much advice that you can tell me that I'm not going to already be implementing. It's going to help guide me, but if you're not doing the foundational work, you ask someone for advice, and they tell you, I might, or maybe you might record a video today. But then they tell you, I want a million subscribers or followers. You're not serious. If you're posting every day and you still suck, now someone can give you advice, that's going to help. But if you're not posting, or you're not even really putting in the effort, the initial problem needs to be taken care of. That's where I'm coming from.
I agree with you.
That's where I'm coming
from. I agree with you on that one still, because it is hard out there.
100%.
It is hard.
100%. Man.
The grind is real, because
bro.
Because I used to do like little challenges before my podcasting. I used to do little challenges on Wave TV. This is the early days.
Yeah.
So I used to go to my actual job. I think from 9 or 8 till like 8 till like 9 or something. Mad hour shifts, and plus travel, it's long. I get home about 10, 11.
Tough.
I still had to put in that video, you know.
100%, bro. Tired and all. Tired and all. I know.
Red eye, everything. Like, it was mad.
Yeah. So I can just look at it from a perspective of, if you really want to do it, like I said, and you have a vision, there's going to be advice, but ultimately, you're going to put in the work.
So, what advice can you give to like the people who's actually following to your footsteps?
Yeah, more than anything, man, just decide if it's really for you, trying to be an athlete or just really trying to put the work in first. That's my biggest advice in terms of do the volume of work. So if you know that you have a weak left hand, 100 left hand layups a day, put in the volume of work because before I had real guidance from people that could really elevate, I had to get to that point.
Yeah,
So before you get to, a college team or a high level pro team, whatever, where you're gonna meet the high level people in that field, you gotta get there. So you have to do the work off your own back. So my biggest advice would be take your ball, go to the park every day, put in a certain amount of work. Even if it's an hour, put in that hour. If it's 2 hours because you want it more, put in 2 hours. Obviously, don't overtrain your body. And, if you're obsessed enough, you're going to go and learn the nutrition. You're going to watch your favorite players, all of that. But the most important thing is don't listen to all the noise about train this and do this because everything could be better. Always trying to be perfectionist.
That's true.
But just
That's
go
really,
out
really
and
true.
initially be hungry. If you're initially hungry, you're going to beat out 80 to 90% of your competition because only a few people are really serious about their goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro.
Okay. Bro, I've learned a lot. Still,
Yeah.
I've learned a lot. I'm not even going to cap. And then to wrap this all up, what is your quote of the day? It can be anything.
Yeah, man. I would say my quote of the day would have to be, I think it's from Morpheus from the Matrix.
Swear down.
The Matrix. And I think he says, "I'm truthfully unafraid, not because of the path that lies ahead, but because of the path that lies behind." So it's just essentially about.
That's a decent.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Still.
So it's essentially about any time that you feel fear or you got a big game coming up or you got something in life that's beating you down type of thing. If you just know that, listen, I've been in a situation where I've been here before. There's no fear anymore. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I've experienced this.
Yeah,
I know what it feels like to go through this type of tribulation before. And once you get to that point, I think you move with a different confidence because nothing can really stop you. So for me, a lot of the stuff that I experience on the court and off the court, it comes from the place where it's like, okay, everything that I know that's beautiful comes out of struggle. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And if you've been through enough struggle, then you can create enough beauty. Do you understand? Because even life is the most beautiful thing that on this planet.
Exactly.
For us, it's born out of pain. Initially, with any idea, like with the initial connection between the intimacy between a man and woman, it's pleasurable, trying to bring life. But then the 9 months that a woman has to carry a child and the man will support, it's hard. It's morning sickness. There's days where it's difficult. The actual conception is painful, very painful. Some so painful, some even pass away while giving birth. But what's born out of that is the most powerful thing there is.
Exactly.
Out of pain. So anything that you're trying to achieve or trying to do, I think it just has to be born out of pain, man. So the more struggle that you can endure, the more beauty that you can create, in my opinion.
That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, but a quick shout out.
That was touching. I'm not even gonna cap.
But you get the concept, though.
Yeah. For real.
But I just wanted to say, like, for me, there is no me without a girl called Charlotte Thomas, by the way. I had to shout out. Cause she's, if we're talking about inspirations, she was a ex-pro basketball player.
Yeah.
Still, in my opinion, a professional level, can hopefully play somewhere. But she got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, which is like a nervous system condition. But instead of giving up on anything, when the thing she cared about most was taken from her ability to play at that level, she just gives back. She has a charity called Hurdle to Hoops, which I have to shout out. But her as a human being, there's no bigger inspiration on me. I hope that everybody has a person or entity or being that they look up to that just, when you're at your lowest, just reminds you why you're here, what the reason for everything is.
Yeah.
For me, she embodies that. I'm talking about, I've seen NBA players, celebrities, whoever, I'm relatively unfazed. But when I see her story and understand the things that she's done to continue to help people, she's it, man. Like, she provides, like I said, not just support for me, but friendship. She's inspirational. I see how other kids react to her. She literally, had her passion, the thing she cared about most, from no fault of her own, taken from her, and she's able to take that adversity and just turn it into advantage after advantage after advantage. And for me, that's the point of life. So someone like that, I think everybody needs that type of inspiration in it. So I had to give her a quick shout out.
That's cold still. Yeah, man. It was a pleasure having you on the pod, man.
It's a pleasure, man.
It was a pleasure.
Amazing platform, man. Hopefully we get our one-on-one in. Don't duck it, man.
Hey, I'm not ducking that one-on-one, yeah? You lot don't doubt the kids.
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Hopefully you pull up to one of our
No,
one of our
definitely.
little
Just
events,
let me know, man.
Yeah, you're gonna see, bro. You're gonna see. Trust me, you're gonna see. We got some coming up, some big ones coming up.
Just let me know. Just let me know, and I'll just pull up in it. Do you get me?
No doubt, bro.
I might have my own cameraman, but still, man.
That's what it's about. Get you a little mic on the thing. You're gonna hear all the whole culture, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the scene live in full effect, man. And if you say that you're with the talking, I hope
Oh,
you are.
no, yeah,
Because I got boys that are with the same level of talking, bro. It'll be lit, man. It'll be lit.
Please. I will. I wouldn't put down money in it. And I can't wait. Oh my days, because I know I can do it. Oh
I
my
hope you bet
days.
right, bro. I'm praying you bet right, bro.
Yeah, man. But before we shut this down, do you have anybody that you want to shout out?
Yeah, man. My people gotta be my boy Jonathan in terms of the one-on-one stuff. That's my right hand, man. He supported me home games, away games. He's my right hand when it comes to that, man. So if he's in the building, I take myself to win. My boy Dylan just moved to Costa Rica. He's doing his thing in life, man.
Yeah.
Inspiration for the young boy. I got a lot of friends. My boy DJ's hooping. My boy Toto. If I'm talking about hoop friends, I got so many doing their thing, man. And I got to shout out the brands. I said ISO Hoops, UDFN, Hoop Space, some of my favorite brands. I feel like I'm missing so many people that I know I should be shouting out. But the people that came to my mind, obviously Charlotte.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm praying for everybody that I know on their journey, man. Especially with basketball, especially with everything.
Man. Of course.
And yeah, there's a few people that hopefully I see one-on-one. And to anybody that thinks they can guard me, you can't. That's my.
You heard them, innit? Yeah. He's actually dishing smoke on.
I've been like this, man. They know they can't guard me, man. Come on, man. Don't be silly.
Oh shit. Yeah, people. I'm gonna be wrapping up this episode. My name is Dre. This is Wtp Podcast. Stay tuned for the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, keep it wavy, baby.